Good morning, everyone. Trevor here with another Fitness Friday. For those of you that are brand new to this will be fun. We talk all things fitness and sprinkle in a little bit of nutrition. Quick background about me. I have owned a CrossFit gym for 12 years. And more recently, am part owner of a nutrition software company, Life-Based Solutions. We started using that nutrition platform in our gym about 5 years ago. And I've personally worked with over 700 nutrition clients in that time. And now I teach other businesses and other gym owners and clinicians and store owners how to implement a nutrition program. So hopefully we're impacting more people nationwide than just I am in Kearney, Nebraska. So it's been cool. It's growing, and I'm excited to be here with you guys this week. If you want to get a hold of me, if you have questions about anything we talk about today, you can just comment here on the post, or you can send an email to trevor@lifebasedsolutions.com. And you can also check out our website at lifebasedsolutions.com. So today we are going to talk very briefly, because we could go down a very large rabbit hole with this stuff. So we're going to talk very briefly about supplements and supplementation, and when is it appropriate and maybe not the best idea to take supplements. So I know that this is something that so many people could have questions about, but we're not talking medication. We're talking about supplements that you typically buy online that you could probably get at a Hy-Vee or a Walmart or a Complete Nutrition or GNC, or maybe even at your local gym that is selling products. So if you have questions, feel free to reach out and ask them specifically. The cool part is the founder of Lifebase, John Peterson, actually started years and years ago in the Max Muscle franchise. And he owns a supplement store now, as do many of our partners. And he is well-versed in this area, even manufactures his own products. So when it comes to a knowledge base of supplementation, I think we have some very good resources. So if I don't know the answer, we'll get the answers for you guys. So on that note, let's talk about a few things, right? Number one, before you ever take supplements, always talk to your doctor, right? But they have their place, but they never take the place of real food, right? So let me give you an idea. One question that we get asked a lot is, what about plant-based or vegan diets? And I'm going to qualify this by saying everybody should eat plants, and a good number of them, green leafy vegetables, are very good for you. But a complete protein is comprised of 20 or 21 amino acids, depending on what you read, right? And so we'll call it 20 amino acids. It makes up a complete protein. Well, plants are not complete proteins. So people that are consuming only a plant-based diet, right, will need to eat a wide variety of plants and oftentimes miss out on some very vital and essential amino acids, right? And amino acids, as we talked on our carbohydrate masterclass last week, are essential for muscle growth and repair and kind of the framework, the nuts and bolts of our body, right? So oftentimes people that are on a plant-based diet will need to supplement with protein in some capacity. Now, in a perfect world, you'd eat real food, like good quality protein sources, like eggs and chicken and things along those lines, right? But in that case, right, people do need supplements in some capacity because they're missing out on some of that where they just can't get it from real food. So let's talk about how you can get as much of a variety of micronutrients, right, in food. And there's one really simple rule: make your plate colorful, right? So expand your palate a little bit, eat a wide variety of fruits and vegetables. Fruits are low in glycemic index, but berries, green leafy vegetables, mix in carrots and spinach and broccoli and zucchini and all kinds of incredible sweet potatoes, very wide variety of fruits, right? Fruits and vegetables. So make your plate colorful to get all those micronutrients. And that's where I'm going to start. The micronutrients, if you aren't consuming a wide variety of foods, which, let's face it, in America, we tend to stay away from vegetables and fruit probably too much and don't get enough of them. So a good multivitamin, right, would be a great place to start. There are all kinds of micronutrients in multivitamins. Usually best to consume them with food, right? And with some fat in some capacity, because a lot of vitamins are fat soluble. So you need to have fats to help digest and process those vitamins and micronutrients, right? So a good multivitamin is a great place to start. And actually, I remember years ago when I went to my CrossFit level 1, the only supplement that they recommended that we would take or recommend any of our clients or our members is a good quality omega-3, right? Omega-3 fatty acids are your fish oils, right? EPAs and DHAs. Omega-3s, the benefits of these are endless. I encourage you to Google them, but good for heart health and eye health. They're an anti-inflammatory with circulation and all kinds of incredible things. But in most Western diets, right, in America, we are very deficient in omega-3s because we don't eat a lot of fish. That's part of the reason why a Mediterranean diet is so good for you. But in America, we tend to be very high in omega-6s and omega-9 fatty acids, probably in a 20-to-1 ratio with omega-3s. And we're looking for that ratio to be more like 4-to-1, right? So a good quality omega-3 supplement. And when you look at that nutrition label, aim for things that are high in EPAs and DHAs. Those are your fish oils, right? So that's kind of a vitamin standpoint. There's all kinds of things you get into with glucosamine, chondroitin, bone and joint health type stuff, right? I was thinking, talk to your doctor about that stuff. It all has its place. Another great one would be a good quality greens product to get those micronutrients in. It's literally like grinding up your vegetables in powder form, or reds, which would be like fruits and antioxidants and things. But once again, always better from a plate filled with a wide variety of colorful foods. But supplements can help you when you're missing out on those things. Okay, so protein is one that we get asked all the time. We always tell our clients this. We're trying to space out meals, eat every few hours to help regulate blood sugar and things along those lines, and always consuming proteins, carbs, and fats together. But protein seems to be the area where a lot of people struggle, right? A good quality lean protein source. So stay away from meats and things that are really high in fat, but a good quality lean protein source at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If you are going to supplement with protein, right, do it at snacks. So one thing that's really popular for our nutrition clients is taking a blender bottle like this, filling it up with coffee. Most people like coffee. Maybe putting a little bit of Fairlife milk in there. Fairlife milk is half the sugar, double the protein, and it's lactose free. So if you battle dairy issues or anything along those lines, typically have Fairlife milk. But then Titan Nutrition, we're not affiliated with that company at all, but they make a good quality meal replacement. And so it's got carbs, protein, and a little bit of fat in it. It's got fiber in it, so it helps with digestion, which is important. And so it's a good quality snack or meal replacement in a coffee. They make a white chocolate mocha flavor that is awesome. So in that case, when you're doing something for a snack in between meals, it can be acceptable. Protein powders immediately post-workout also have a good place, right? When you get done with the tough workout, your muscles are broken down. Kind of talked about this in the last couple of weeks a little bit, but your body's in a catabolic state, like it's kind of burning and breaking down muscle. You need to get it nutrients to help repair that muscle right away. So I would say taking a good quality post-workout that has some simple sugar in it, right? Because in this case, we actually might want an insulin spike, and a good quality fast digesting protein like whey protein or something that's high in essential amino acids will deliver quality nutrients to your muscles right away, right? Look at it kind of like putting a Band-Aid on a cut before you might actually have to put like Neosporin on it or going to the doctor and getting stitches. It's a quick fix, right? That's going to help with that repair process right away. So protein have its place maybe for snacks or immediately post-workout as it digests a little bit quicker and will help with the repair of muscle. But once again, within about an hour of a very good intense workout, you want to eat a good quality meal that is well-rounded and well balanced with vegetables and carbohydrates and good quality lean protein, real food, right? So that's where protein can have its place. Creatine is one we get asked about all the time. The benefits and the studies on creatine are abundant, but I think sometimes it gets a bad rap from people that maybe don't understand what it is. Creatine, or creatine ATP, adenosine triphosphate, is your body's go-to energy source. Creatine powers us for anything we do from like 1 to 5 seconds. Think about like a triple jump or a long jump or a max effort lift. If you're going to bench press the most weight you can, or if you're going to do a 100-meter dash, maximum energy expenditure in a very small window. So creatine actually powers that energy source. So do some research about it. Creatine is found naturally in meat, but supplementing with no more than 5 grams of creatine a day should do the trick, right? So those are some common supplements that we get asked about. But I would always say this: make sure that you, first and foremost, try to consume as many micronutrients from your food as you can, a well-balanced, colorful plate, right? With meats and fruits and vegetables and good quality carb sources that are high fiber and low sugar. And then supplement between meals, maybe as snacks when we're in a hurry and we can't eat real food. And then things like vitamins and greens and reds to fill in the gaps when we're not eating enough vegetables and maybe that wide variety of food like we should. And then of course, a good quality omega-3 supplement should be at the top of your list, just because we're typically deficient in that area in Western diets. So I think that's a great place to start. If you guys have questions, feel free to reach out, drop a comment in here, reach out to me at trevor@lifebasedsolutions.com. You rock. I appreciate you being here on Friday. We'll see everybody next week.